Mitsubishi want to expand their market to abroad. Yeah, so growth.
Well, I think the market in Japan has been saturated by all the train and Shinkansen and local trains, and Mitsubishi and Shinkansen as a whole needs to go global and sell its product in the market abroad.
I would say the disadvantage of the cost, it can't be fixed, so that they need to more focus on the advantages they have, like security, comfortableness, or silent, like that. So they need to put more effort on making more advantages.
She should learn how to market better their product because it has very good technology, but it should adapt this technology to other countries. And we thought that it was mainly a marketing problem.
Well, there are not a lot of opportunities in Japan right now. As I said, the market is saturated with everything. There's not a lot of things you can do right now. All the routes have been almost covered. There are only a few routes that are not available right now, but most of it has been covered. So Mitsubishi needs to make profits from somewhere. Shinkansen needs to make profits from somewhere. So if it goes global, they'll have more places to cover, more places to sell Shinkansen to, and that's how they're going to make profit.
So I think that Japanese people are not good at communication with other people who lives in foreign countries, like Americans or other countries people. So we have to improve our communication skills because they have good quality. Our quality is good, and so yes, communication skills.
Well, definitely marketing skills need to be improved to sell Shinkansen to more countries. As you see, there are more competitors out there, such as China and France and Canada. There are many competitors out there, so they need to market their products in such a way that it places Shinkansen on a higher pedestal than the competitors. That's how they're going to sell the Shinkansen.
Yeah, I would say yes. They have to improve their skills of marketing rather than the technological stuff. So the technology, in terms of technology in Japanese, the company, let's just say, it's already be the top of the technological global market or the world, around the world. So the thing is, we have to focus on how to expand our skills.
Yes, definitely. Because there are many competitors such as Alstom or Bombardier or China. It's also producing a lot of fast trains and high-speed trains. And Mitsubishi should learn how to, as we said before, market its product better so that it will compare to its competitors in price.
Well, yeah, I do think that I personally believe that Mitsubishi is lacking in the marketing department. Not only Mitsubishi, like Shinkansen as a whole. So the competitors such as China, they might not be so good at marketing, but what they have good is their product is cheap, and a lot of countries buy it because they maybe don't need a lot of things that Shinkansen provides, such as being on time all the time and the safety. Although it's good to have the safety, but it's kind of like overkill.
So I feel that there are a lot of competitors against Mitsubishi, but the main competitor will be airplane company rather than the other countries company and stuff. Because airplane right now is getting better. So like for example, like the people who wanna take an airplane and then they just pays a little money. So and then the company of airplane try to do that. So we have to think about the problem, the issue of cost to defeat airplanes marketing.
We believe the Shinkansen, well, the countries that we chose to expand the Shinkansen to are the US and India. They are completely different, but we chose these countries because the relationship with Japan is very good, and also they have a lot of possibilities for different reasons,
Such as Shinkansen is not usual in India and North America, but they have a lot of population and populated area, rich area, so they want to maybe move fast, but they don't have Shinkansen, so if we make them in that kind of area, maybe Shinkansen is very beneficial for them. So
yeah, exactly, and it's very comfortable. So
yeah, and safety and
safe, and we thought these were the, like in the US we thought some trips from San Diego to San Francisco with many very populated areas in between, or from Boston to Washington DC, and also in India we were thinking about connecting Mumbai with
Delhi.
Delhi.
Well, we personally have come up with a few solutions, which are like 3 of them. First is targeting one country, which not only it's not like we're going to not going to focus on other countries, but there will be one country that we'll put more focus on, which is India. And India has a lot of opportunities, a lot of potential for growth. I think that's how, that's how we're going to go about it. The second is we're thinking of lowering the cost of Shinkansen. So if we lower the low cost of Shinkansen, maybe in other places, if a project comes up, it will be good for Mitsubishi and Shinkansen as a whole too, and it will benefit them. If Mitsubishi or Shinkansen does really good in India or any other country that we ultimately decide upon, it's going to be like an example to the rest of the world. They're going to be looking at it. That's how they're going to evaluate the Shinkansen and Mitsubishi.
But first point is that they need to improve their Shinkansen, its quality and like technology stuff and marketing. Then the next point, which is important, is that they need to make a research on where they start the business, because even though they have good quality of stuff, but if they don't know the tradition of the country and how it can be suitable for them to start a business in the place, it won't be able to success if they have no information about the place where they start. So they need to make research. It's our idea in the group, because I was in Australia, but there was no Shinkansen. But in Australia, many people move from distance to other place, like in the long distance. But in that case, they always use airplanes. But airplanes is like, it's always far from the like sightseeing places. So in those situations, like if there is Shinkansen, that is going to, that goes straight to the place. Or if they have that kind of Shinkansen that suits the situation, it would be better than always doing airplane.